Cool. The fuck?
Man? I'm good, brother. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hello, man. How you doing? You're right. Take it easy.
I'm back.
Hello, brother.
Everyone mute. Only Ghost, please.
Okay.
All right. Okay, everyone is here. Very good. Who's Bundy? Who's Bundy?
It's me. It's me from Kenya. Weekly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Holy shit! What was that? All right. Let me just share my screen again. Can you see it, Ghost? Hey, Ghost.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Very good.
Seeing it.
So we were talking about. You can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we were talking about marking a random, a random level on the daily chart. Okay, so what type of level is this? From the three that I told you about.
That's a shape.
Yes, that's a shape. Okay, let's take this one. What's that?
That's in the middle. What did you call it?
Gap.
A gap. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
What about this one?
That's a V shape, man.
All right, very good. So let's take this one. What is this one? Simple. Goal line chart.
It's not a V. Oh, it's
It
also
is a V. Yeah. So the brokers that we use are kind of, like shows the opening price and the close are not really the same. So you gotta like get used to this, okay? Get used to these things. Get used to seeing this as a normal candlestick. So the opening, just imagine it in your head that it's there. Okay, just imagine it's like this. Let me show you. Just imagine it's like this, okay? Because it's the same thing. The other ones are the Pepperstone broker is the most accurate one, okay?
yeah.
Understood? All right. So after you take that level, you simply check if that level has any wicks on it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see any wicks coming across this level?
Yeah, above.
Where is the wick on the level? Crossing the level.
I'm not sure what do you mean.
You know what's a wick, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I know what's
so
a wick.
a wick touching the level. Do you see any?
No.
All right, so it is fresh. That's simple.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's simple. So let's take this one. You see this closing right here?
Yeah.
Gap?
It starts multiple times.
Yes.
2 times.
So where's the first wick that it's right there? It's not this one because this one made the level. You need 2 candlesticks. It's not the second one. It's the third one that touched it, okay?
Why the third? Why not the second?
Because the second makes the level. The level becomes valid after the second candlestick closes. I told you this is just a broker problem. In fact, it's like closed like this. There is no gap, but that's just a little gap, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so from the third, you understood this one or not?
Yeah.
You can look at it like this one. Look at this. Understand what I mean now?
Yeah.
Very good. So is this level fresh?
No.
Okay. There is an exception for this. So when you have a level that is tapped, say this one, do you see? Okay, so first of all, if there is a body over it, it's fine. It stays fresh. Okay. This is still fresh.
Yeah.
So if it touches right, it becomes unfresh, right?
Yes.
And then price did what? Broke it. Once price breaks your level after the touch, it becomes fresh again.
Okay, yeah. Understood.
Understood this?
Yes.
So it can become fresh again. All right. So I'm gonna give you the first homework. All right, so let me pick USD JPY and go from this low till today and mark all the fresh levels, okay? All the fresh levels. This is not now, like for later.
All right.
Okay. Right.
Well, let me take a photo of that.
I'm gonna send it to you later, the screenshot.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
so from January 13th, 2023 till today, you give me all the fresh level there. So I understand that you understood how to mark the levels very, very clearly. Because if you can't do that with ease, you're just not gonna be able to trade the Malaysian SNR. So yeah, that's how to see if a level is fresh or unfresh. So next is storyline. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this later, okay? But let's go for storyline first. So storyline is simply, you know, like when you studied SMC, there was a thing called higher time frame bias, like the daily bias.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the same thing, but it's on 2 time frames: the daily, the weekly, sometimes the monthly, but your main focus should be on the daily and the weekly. Okay, the daily bias and the weekly bias. And here the bias is different than SMC. So in SMC, if the daily is in a bullish order flow or a bullish bias, the weekly has to be the same, right?
Yes.
Or the weekly bullish, the daily has to be bullish also. But here, the daily can be bearish and the weekly can be bullish. They can be the opposite at the same time. And I'll show you how to spot your storyline first, and then how to deal when they are different. So let's take a random fresh level on the daily or the weekly. Pick a time frame.
Daily.
Daily. So you have a fresh daily level, and price travels or moves from a fresh level of that time frame to another fresh level from that same time frame. So if price wants to travel from this daily, where is it going to go? To another fresh daily. Okay, to another fresh daily. If price wants to go from that resistance, okay, where is the next target? The next target is at least a fresh daily support. Understood?
Yeah.
But how do you know if the storyline is going to start or not? You're going to have a lot of levels. You're going to have a daily, okay, daily, and a daily. So which one do you pick for storyline? You basically don't know until this happens. One time frame lower breakout. So focus on this, the first 2 words. So one time frame lower. That's 3 words or 4. One time frame lower. So what's that?
4 hours.
Yes, 4 hour. 4 hour what? 4 hour breakout. The breakout means like a break of structure. You know break of structure?
Yes.
Like you make a high, then break a structure,
Break. Yeah.
and
Break.
then
Yeah.
pull back to the OB, a buy, stuff like that. So this is the break of structure, but it's on the line chart. Okay, it's on the line chart. So you wait for price on the H4 to come to that daily fresh level. Okay, and the one that gives you the breakout is the one that you say that I started the storyline from. Okay, so once your H4 breaks, you are assuming that we are going to at least go to the next fresh daily level, which is this one. And how do you know the storyline is going to finish? You basically don't know it's going to finish until you have what? A start of another storyline. Price touch, break again, and then you say we finished the bullish storyline and we started the bearish storyline. Okay. And these are the levels that you pick for storyline. Okay, so using the 7 entry types, you're going to be able to enter from here, from all the way in the storyline, and you are going to be able to capitalize from the whole storyline. Okay, so if you're like confused with using only the higher time frames, because we actually stop only at H1. I mean, sometimes we use these, but we stop at H1, but you can still get at least like 2 or 3, 4 setups a day. Okay.
1 pair or not more pairs?
Nah, listen, I suggest you only use gold.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you only use gold because it's more than enough. A gold only is going to give you 2, 3, 4 setups a day. Just today we had like 4, 5. I don't really remember. That's what I've seen. Yeah. So do you have any questions for now?
No, no.
Let me show you now the example of a storyline. Okay. Oh yeah, you need also a rejection. So let's say this is a daily, right?
Mhm.
And you have the breakout. So when you have the breakout, you basically this breakout is on the H4, right? Correct.
Yeah.
But you also need a daily rejection. So daily rejection. Okay. So you have a daily rejection and then H4 breakout. Then you start assuming that you're going to go to the next fresh daily. Okay.
So the wick has to go through the daily.
The wick has to go through the daily fresh level and then close as a rejection.
Above, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let me show you an example here. So let's take the weekly, for example. So if you have a weekly, what are you going to wait for? Give me.
The daily breakout,
And
the rejection.
on
Uh,
the rejection on what time frame?
yeah, because we have a weekly and then you want
Yeah.
to see a time frame lower break.
Yeah, but the rejection is on what time frame?
4 hours then?
No. So the breakout is on the daily, okay? But the
Yeah.
rejection is on the weekly. You need the weekly rejection.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, weekly rejection. Because the breakout is going to be inside this candle or in the candle after it. This is a weekly, like this is 2 weeks, and this is like the price action of the daily. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So
okay.
you need the rejection and the breakout. Let me show you an example right here. So you're going to have, we previously had, okay. So you see this weekly, right? What type is this? Is it fresh or not?
Yes, it's fresh.
Okay, so we go to daily, right?
Daily.
Okay, let's put a vertical line. Okay. And it's the next week starts on May 15th. So we go to the daily. And then we wait for price to touch the level, right?
Mhm.
And then do a breakout. So we touch, and then we look for a breakout on the line chart.
Yep.
That's the low that should be broken, correct?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So price, if it breaks that one, and we have a weekly rejection, we say that storyline started on the weekly, and we're going from this weekly to the next fresh weekly. I'm going to show you. So do you have a breakout now?
Yep. Definitely.
Yes. So we started our weekly bearish story
Yeah.
line.
So and it's still fresh right now, right?
Why is it fresh? It's not fresh. It's tapped. Why would it be fresh?
No, I mean on the daily. Can you go back?
Why is it fresh on the daily?
Now your
This one, the breakout level.
Fresh, yes.
You don't care about this one. This one is just for breakout. The breakout, it can be fresh, unfresh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so if it breaks fresh or unfresh, it doesn't matter. There's no difference. So you're going to have price breaking this low right here on the line chart. And then you would say we started our weekly bearish storyline after, of course, the weekly closes as a rejection. Yeah, after it rejects. See this rejection?
Yeah.
We still do not call it a rejection because look, price did not finish the week. So once it finishes, then you call it a rejection.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, so here we started the weekly bearish storyline. And now we're going to have a weekly to weekly storyline. Where is the next fresh weekly?
Your gap.
No. This is the next. We are going bearish, right? And we're not going bullish. So look at a weekly level below.
Oh, it's the V shape to the.
This one is not fresh. This one is above the current price, like storyline, like it's bearish. It's not bullish. We don't want to go up. We want to go lower.
Go lower, I think.
Yeah. So this is the next fresh level right there. As you can see. Why is it fresh? tapped,
Because it 3 times by
broken.
Ik heb dit op het web gevonden
Sorry.
voor wat is effect.
No worries, no
Kijk maar
worries.
even.
So it got broken after the touch, right? And after the touch, it never got tapped again. So it's fresh, understood?
Yeah.
That's our closest target. So we are assuming 100% that price should go from this weekly to the next weekly, okay? And there is also this one that is next to it, okay? You guys should pay attention to these two levels. So that's how you identify your storyline. So once you identify your weekly and daily storyline, you would want to follow them, okay? So if weekly is bearish and daily is bearish, do you want to buy or sell?
Sell.
Sell, obviously, yeah. Now let me show you if you have a weekly bearish and a daily bullish. So you're gonna have a weekly, 2 weekly, okay? Daily breakout. Okay, so what are these moves? What do you call them?
You mean the breaks? The high lows?
Yeah, but what do you call this whole move? Like price going up and pulling back. What do you call this pullback?
Retracements?
Retracements, yes. These retracements, okay, they come from where? Daily levels.
From other zones.
So daily levels. So price has to finish the weekly storyline, but sometimes you are going to have a daily storyline inside of it. So from daily to daily, inside the weekly to weekly. Is this clear?
Yeah, I get
It's
it.
not confusing, right?
No, I get it.
Very good. So here, what are you going to have there? H4 breakout.
Yeah.
And then after H4 breakout, you assume that you're going to the next daily. And then you finish the weekly storyline.
But then you have an H4 breakout again, bullish, right? So you can buy again.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So here, you can see my screen share, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so here you have a weekly reject weekly and a daily bullish breakout. And then from the weekly to weekly, we know price is going to the next weekly. From weekly to weekly, daily, did a daily reject daily and an H4 breakout. Do you buy or sell? You are bearish on the daily and bullish on the weekly.
No, I think I'm just focusing on buying.
No, you sell because price needs to finish the daily storyline in order for it to finish the weekly storyline.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you follow always the daily and then the weekly. So you follow the daily being aware of the weekly, and you follow the weekly being aware of the monthly. And once they are aligned, you just go all in. Okay. Once the weekly and daily are aligned, you're just gonna have really good weeks of trades. All right. So yeah. Any questions for now?
No, it's just the I have to focus for other things right now about it's not SMC, so
Oh yeah. So like it's
I have to
very
train
new
my
to
eye
you.
for this.
As long as long as you understand and it's not confusing that much for you, it's all good.
No, I understand perfectly.
All right, very good. Let me just search something real quick. Yeah, nice. It did fly. All right. So as long as it does not really confuse you, it's all good. So you're gonna have weekly reject weekly, daily breakout, daily reject daily, daily breakout, and then once you identify your storyline, you follow it with the entry types that I'm going to show you here. Okay, it's not going to be confusing, even though there are 7 entry types. So entries. First of all, you're gonna have high risk category. You only have 1 entry type in it. Medium risk. You have how many entries for now? Yeah, 2, I guess. By the way, for the guys that did not attend my new refreshments, decision level became a low risk. It's not medium risk anymore. It's a low risk scalping only. It's not for swinging or anything. It is going to give you 80% of the time a reaction, and that reaction is not going to hold price unless it starts a storyline. So I moved it from the medium risk to the low risk category. So you have 2 like rejection, 2 timeframes. So now you have 3 here and continuation. And then we go to confirmation. All right. All right. So here, high risk. What does high risk mean to you?
Yeah, that is a high risk entry, so I can lose and I can win.
No. High risk means there is a lot of risk. High risk, lot of
Yeah,
risk. So
yeah,
it's risky.
Risky entry, yes.
Yeah. So it's like 50-50. You don't know.
Yeah.
So, and that 50-50 entry is like this. So you take, is this a fresh level or not?
Yes.
So I just buy there when price comes. That's a high risk entry. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's a high risk entry. But yeah, for pips, stop loss, take profits, I'm going to show you later. Okay. Just understand the entry types. So I'm going to have a fresh level that I'm going to instantly buy from. That's a high risk, but there is a proper way to use it. The proper way to use it is you follow the storyline. What storyline are we in the weekly currently? We just analyzed it.
We are bearish right now.
Yes, bearish. So do you want to take the buy fresh levels or the sell fresh levels?
I would suggest a sell.
Yes, very good. That's the proper way to use the high risk entries. Okay. There is also one thing you need to know about entries is the refinement. So you can refine, the refinements, like you're refining an hourly OB to an F15, F50 to M5.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with the levels. So you can refine your weekly level to a daily fresh level. So from daily, you go to H4, and then from H4, you grab your extreme, your H1, also grab your extreme until you have the last resort level, which would be on the H1, okay? So let me show you an example right here. So here you have a weekly, right? That's a weekly, correct?
Yeah.
But you see this big wick right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, see this big wick right here? Inside of it, you're gonna find daily levels. So see that daily level right there? Yeah, that's your refinement from weekly to daily, and that's how you entry high risk. I mean, you can also do it on other time frames, but you just gotta use this refinement in all the entry types, okay?
Until what time frame do you refine? Till 1 hour?
H1, yeah.
H1.
So
Okay.
you go from daily, and then from daily you go to H4, and then from H4 you go to H1. All right, until you find your extreme fresh level, that's the one you entry from. Okay, as you can see right here, this one would have failed you. Okay, it's high risk, and yeah, it would make sense if I lose this trade. But I'm gonna show you how to actually take more proper way high risk entries. So that's for high risk. Understood now? Any questions about this?
Yeah. No.
Now we go to the medium risk. Medium risk, I don't really like it that much. I do not use it a lot. Only one entry type of it. The first entry type is basically the rejection. Pick a time frame.
Daily.
Daily. You simply wait for rejection on the daily, not breakout. You don't look at the breakout. price is going lower, and then rejection on the daily. This is clear, right?
Yeah.
You don't look at a breakout. If there is a breakout, it becomes another entry type. So you're gonna have a rejection, and inside the rejection, you're gonna look one time frame lower, H4 levels. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, let's say fresh levels. Which one do you pick for entry? You pick the last one. You pick the last one. You refine it to what? From H4 to H1. Okay. Understood?
Yes.
Very good. That's the first medium risk entry. Now let me give you an example. I don't really have much examples on it. Okay, preferably you would want to use it only on the weekly and the daily. Like weekly reject weekly, inside of it there is a daily level. Daily reject daily, inside of it there is an H4 level, and that's it. You don't want to use it on H4, reject H4, and then there is H1. I mean, you can do it, but it's not really that consistent. So yeah, let me give the example that I always do give. So as you can see here, do you see this weekly reject the weekly, right? It's fresh weekly because it got broken, and then it's rejected. So inside of it, what you do, you go one time frame lower, which is
Daily.
And then inside the daily you do
The V shape.
the V shape. Is this fresh?
No.
So what's the extreme fresh level that you have?
Yeah, the A shape up.
This is the V shape. Is this level fresh?
The gap. I think the gap
Yes.
is the freshest.
The gap level is the fresh level. Okay. That's the fresh level. And that's the one you take in this entry type. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. For the second entry type on medium risk, I'm not gonna give it to you now. Gonna keep it maybe for next session because it's very, very complicated for you, especially if you're new. You don't really need it, okay? You can literally trade low risk and continuation. One entry on low risk and one continuation, and that would be enough for you. So to just keep it simple for you, I'm not gonna give you one entry type today from here. Okay, remind me next time that I did not give you one. Okay, so the next entry category is the low risk. So low risk, you're gonna have it very, 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 very simple. Okay, very simple. So you have what? Daily or weekly? Pick one, daily or weekly. For storyline, daily. You love the daily, yeah? Okay, so what you would want to wait for after storyline starts? How do you know storyline started? I'm sorry.
Sorry, what's the question?
How do you know a storyline starts?
When it breaks?
Breaks what? Give me a proper like approach.
So it comes down to your level, and it breaks
On what time frame?
the 4 hour. Yeah,
Yes.
4 hours.
Don't hesitate, bro. Just say it. Okay,
And
just say it. It's fine if it's wrong. Doesn't matter.
And then it breaks the high.
Yes, once it breaks the high, you're gonna have a body storyline started, and the daily rejection. Do not forget that.
Yeah, and the daily rejection.
Okay. So low risk means there isn't really a risk in this, and it's very good. Like this, like win rate is very, very high. Okay. So the win rate of this entry type is very high. What you do here, once price breaks, you would want price to come back to the extreme and buy. Okay.
Okay.
Very simple, right? So you're going to have a daily reject daily. Let me give you an example. All right. What do you see here?
A rejection.
Yeah, you go where?
4 hours.
And then you go to line chart and look for
Or
breakout.
break. Yeah.
Price touch breaks. Okay. this break does not count. Why do you think so? That's not a breakout. Because this low has been made after the touch. So you need the level that has been made before the touch.
Okay, yeah.
Understand? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, very clear. So once price broke, it comes back to the extreme and you sell. And boom. Ta-da. Okay.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, let me give you another example right here. So you have a daily, reject daily. Price touch, breaks the low, and then does what? Come back to the extreme and sells off.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did I pick this low and not this one, not this one, not this one? Why? Because these
that-
ones have been made after the touch.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So this one has been made before the touch. That's called the external breakout. And these ones are called the internal breakout.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. And yeah, that's the low risk entry. So there is also exception for low risk. Sometimes price does not go to the extreme. Sometimes price do this and just goes up. It does not really come back to the extreme. It just comes in here and go up. So what do you do in this case? You basically have your extreme marked, right? You have a limit in here, okay? But you might have a lot of H4 fresh levels in here. You might have a lot. So in these levels, you don't know if price is gonna do this, this, or this. This one, you basically simply take a limit. These ones, you use confirmation, okay? You use confirmation.
Yeah, for breakout confirmation, you mean?
Not the breakout confirmation on the M1. Okay, so M1 confirmation is very simple. So you grab your level. You see, this is the level, right? On your entry levels.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you entry on here? You go to M1 and simply do the same thing. You look at the structure of M1, but you don't look for breakout. You know, like descending trend line or ascending trend line, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Your trend, what trend is this? This bearish trend.
Yeah.
So
bearish.
this makes a trend line. These points are SNR levels, A's, okay? So you take 2 points, point A, point B, and that makes a trend line, okay?
Yeah.
2 points. And then after price breaks that, you entry. Right when it breaks it, you entry.
Okay.
That's how to use the confirmation. So in here, you don't know if price is going to react from this. So you don't take a limit. You wait for price to do reaction, confirmation, and then you buy once it breaks. Understood?
Yeah.
Let me show you an example.
But it's something for later.
What do you mean for later?
I first have to practice all these stuff
Oh
and
yeah,
then
for sure. Yeah, for sure. No worries. Yeah, no worries. You're gonna get used to it. So you get. Is this the level? No. I think it's this one. Yeah. So do you have a daily reject daily in here? No, I'm sorry. It's this one. It's this one. Do you have a daily reject the daily?
yeah.
Do you have an H4 breakout? Look.
Yes. Yeah.
Why didn't price come back to the extreme and sell off? It basically found these levels, okay? These fresh levels, and this happens, okay? You don't know if price is going there and go down or go here and go. So what you do in this case, you go to M1, right? You go to M1. So you go to M1 and look for when price touched the level. So this is the level that price touched, right?
Yeah.
So you remove these ones, the last one that touched, so you remove these ones, and then you go to line chart and look at the ascending trend line. So take point A, point B, and that's your trend line. Did it get broken?
Yeah.
Once it got broken, you sell right there, okay? Or you could take this one, Okay, this one is more better. Okay, this one is better because this one makes an up move right here, but this one did not. So you understand now?
Yeah. And where did you
Okay,
put your
very
stop loss above the level then?
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm going
Oh,
there.
sorry.
So decision level, and I'm not gonna give you this one also because this one is with this one. So we're going to do decision level, and that will be everything you need. Okay.
Perfect.
So decision level is very simple. Rise and drop decision level, they call it now. It's not something new, okay? So if you ever hear that term, like the new decision, rise and drop level, no, that's the same. Decision level is very simple. So some people use it for storyline, some people use it for, I don't know. I learned this from Arif, but you guys should only use it for a small pip scalping. So you're gonna have either a weekly or a daily time frame fresh level, daily or weekly, okay?
Yes.
And you look at H4 structure always. It doesn't matter if it's a daily or a weekly. So I told you before, storyline, H4 breakout, weekly, daily breakout, right? So
Yeah.
in this case, you're gonna look at the weekly or daily, but on H4 always. H4 structure approaching, and then you look for a breakout, but the breakout not necessarily an A or a V, okay? It can be a gap. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Once that gap breaks, you wait for the drop, rise, drop, buy.
Yeah, so buy at the gap.
Buy the gap, or buy the, it can be this is the last level that has been made. Okay, it can be this. And you TP just for 80 to 120 pips. Now I'm gonna give you the rules to my plan of my trading plan. Okay, so for high risk, so the SL is always fixed. 30, and if you have spread, it's 32 pips. Okay. For yeah, spread, and for using with confirmation, $20 to 25 pips. Okay, that's stop loss always. Okay, always in all entry types. Understood?
Yeah.
So for medium risk, okay, for high risk, actually TP, and you have the break even and partials. TP, you're gonna have like 80, and then medium risk you can have 100 to 120. Let's make it 120. Yeah, 100. And for low risk, at least 240. Okay, so break even, 30 pips, 50 pips, actually 50 pips here. And here you go for 70, 80 pips break even. Partials is the same as break even. Or you would want to be at 2 VR. Yeah, let me just explain this in details now. So TP for high risk is 80 pips, right?
Yeah.
For medium risk, for medium risk, it's from 80 to 120.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
For low risk, the entry type that I taught you, the only one, is 240 at least. Okay, at least. For whatever the entry decision level is 120 pips. Decision level is 120 pips. Understood? It might be in the low risk, but it's 120 pips because it's special for scalping. Understood, bro?
Yeah.
Your break even for high risk is 30, your break even for medium risk is 50, your break even for low risk is 80 pips, especially when you have news. When you don't have news, you can put it at 60 pips break even. Your partials is at 2 to 3R for every entry type if you want. You can manage it your own, okay?
Yeah.
For risk, 2% low risk, prop firm. and the 25% low risk personal account, medium, high risk from 0.5 to 1% on prop firm, but I don't suggest you even take that on personal account. You're gonna have 2% to 10%. Okay, so on prop firms, you're gonna risk 2% on low risk. Okay, on medium risk, you're gonna risk 0.5 to 1% on prop firms. I don't even suggest you take these on prop firms. Okay, I suggest on prop firms you only focus on low risk setup. Storyline starts, boom, that's it. And continuation. Oh, I didn't go to continuation entries yet. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna go to it. Personal account, 2 to 10% on personal account. Yeah, any questions?
Nope.
Right, very good. So continuation is very simple. So you're gonna have a daily to daily. I'm gonna show you the freshest in the next session also. So just focus on what I taught you today, and I'll give you the next session. So you're gonna have daily, reject daily, H4 breakout, price pulling back, and you buy. How do you keep buying? How do you keep buying? Using continuation entries. The continuation entries goes like this. The closest H4 fresh level that has been made that aligns with H1 refined fresh level, you take it with confirmation. So you're gonna have H4, 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 price pulling back to the closest one, aligning with H1, you buy.
Yeah, so it has to break at the H1.
Not necessarily break, just fresh. So it can be like this. It can be like this. Entry, entry, entry. Just the next H4. Okay, let me show you example. This is daily, right?
Yes.
Price traveling from that daily, let's say, to this daily. How do you take continuation entries? So price coming lower, pull back, entry. How do you take the next entry? The next closest H4. Okay, this one did not touch, and you refine it to H1. I'm going to show you. Price pulling back. Okay, you have this one, you have this one. You have all the H4 fresh levels that are aligning with the storyline. Understood?
Yeah.
This one, price, and then doing the same thing. So you just take the continuation setups. You look at H4, and H1 has to be fresh also. So in this case, as you can see here, H1 is also fresh, right?
Yeah.
So that's your entry with confirmation M1. So 20 pips from your entry. Boom. I guess that's everything now. So do you have any more questions? Let me just see the guys if they have questions now. Just type in the chat if you guys have any more questions. Did you understand everything, Ghost? You have questions? What should I call you, by the way? Don't want to call you Ghost.
Oh, my first name is Kai.
Is what?
Kai.
Kai. I can't really hear it. Sorry.
No. It's Kai.
Kai.
Yeah.
Oh, that's karate stuff. Yeah, man.
But
Martial arts.
the first thing is just to recognize and to train my eyes, because
yeah, you're gonna get used to it with a lot of sessions, so don't worry.
So I think the homework is good.
Fresh levels, yeah. And then the second homework is to give me signals. You are my signal provider.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So give me the entry type, storyline, and why you think. And don't be like, don't be afraid to text me a lot. So just send me every example you see or every question that you have, even if you think it's dumb. It's okay, okay?
Yeah. Perfect.
Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Let me see the questions in the chat. Does it matter the BOS happen before after rejection? No, it doesn't matter. It can happen. It can happen before. Complete roadmap. Yeah, thank you, Fed. All right, it's a complete treadmill. Yep. Just to make sure, 2 TFs, 2 IFSPO is medium. $20 per month. What's that? It's that. Can you show us scalping setup again? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the scalping setup again. Medium risk entry was inconsistent. What do you mean by inconsistent? It's just that I don't really need it. I'm gonna use it whenever I a lot of messages, bro. Chill down, guys. Let me just read. Malaysia passport or not yet? Not yet, actually. Every day something new. I don't think. Yes, 2 time frames breakout is medium risk. Still need to learn. I can speak the Malaysian language accent. I'm sorry, a little bit of Malaysian language, but I have the Malaysian accent like in English. Hello, guys, Layuan. That's how they speak it. Why you change decision into low risk? Because listen, I've had like 24 win streaks using the decision level till now. It still did not fail me. I mean, the ones I took, 24 win streaks using the decision level, but the thing is, it only gives you 120 pips, the average. Like it doesn't really start a swing unless you wait for storyline to start, and you have to be lucky. You don't know who invented the Malaysian SNR. Okay, that's stupid question. It's a gun. It's gun. It's a gun. Can you show some more examples of decision level which you took? Yeah, let me show you decision level I took. So was it this one? No, not that one. Decision level. Do you guys remember any decision level entry in the past few days? Don't really remember. Maybe this one, yeah. Entry from here. So you're gonna have. Oh, where is it? Yeah, this one. So as you guys can see, this is a daily level. Daily touched the daily, and then H4. And then H4 broke the last level that has been made. Okay, this one. And then it came back to it. Okay, and then price flew down. Friday. Let me check Friday. Oh yeah, this one. Yes, that one. So you have a daily touch, and then once the daily touch, the H4 broke the last decision level that has been made. Price retest it and sell. But here's the thing, guys. So this one I did not teach you, Ghost. So in the next session, I'm going to teach you how to actually prevent this drawdown and get your entry from there. Okay, so yeah. It's by refining it. As long as you know that you're going to sell from here, it doesn't matter. Like the drawdown doesn't really matter. It's just to remove the drawdown. So weekly and daily zones inside H4 candle decisions level are good. Yes, very good. That's a very good one. For scalping, I can't really show you today, guys. Okay, because I really changed it a lot. You remember, guys, the last scalping new method that I showed you? I changed the plan or whatever things, whatever they call it. Yes, I can't really show it to you today. Can't really show it to you today because I need to work on it more. Didn't see it, lol. Yeah, you better don't. You better don't. 2 time frames breakout. All right. Any more questions, guys?
Nope. Perfect. I'm gonna do my homework. Are you sending it, right? Print screens.
Sending you the what? Homework?
Yeah, the homework.
Yes, I'm gonna send you that.
Perfect.
Yeah, Johnny is
I
really
had one quick question as well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you were here, Vic.
Hey, man.
Yeah, welcome, brother. I missed you, man.
You too, man. You too.
Yeah. I thought you were just here. You left your stuff.
No. Just while I was driving, and I popped. As soon as I got in, I jumped on the PC.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Yeah, my quick question was, when you were going over the confirmation entry, you had marked initially a daily level, which was rejected before you went down to the H4. And that daily level, from what I could see, the daily level wasn't fresh. But do fresh levels only matter when we're talking about storyline?
So you're talking about this level right here, right?
Correct. That is correct. So
And why isn't it fresh? Look, price, touch, touch. It broke. You know, it broke. So you guys, okay, you guys remember the two rules stuff, the two touch rules. Just put it aside. And if you have a daily reject daily on that level, even though it's been used 2 times, okay, even though it's been used 2 times, and it gave a sharp reaction. What I mean by sharp, it touch and fly. It doesn't go deep. It just you can use it again, especially when you have a reaction like here, and it doesn't really come from any other levels. As you can see, that it only comes from this, so you can use it again. So this one was fresh, Vic. Okay.
Okay, so this is outside of the, I guess, the normal 2-touch rule, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then price did a breakout, but then it did the pull, come back to the extreme. So how did I enter here? I had levels. I used confirmation on. Okay, but for me instantly I entered right here because you know this H4 aligned with the daily, as you can see there. Yeah. How did I take buys? I basically took buys from this daily, giving me an H1 breakout. So price did the breakout, and then I entered from this gap. Daily, another one right here. So you have a daily H1 breakout. Price pulling back to this, boom. That's how I bought 2 time frames lower breakout. I have seen take sales, yeah. That's how I took the buy Samuel. Okay, you guys, you guys can talk now. You guys can unmute. Is that it, Vic?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Thank you.
Very good. No worries. You understand everything, by the way. Like, you've been not attending the classes the last few times.
Yeah, no, slowly I'm picking it up for sure, man. But I will be attending the class very soon. My life's almost coming into order.
Nice. Very happy to hear that. Very glad to hear that.
I mean,
Thanks, man.
Yes, Johnny. Hey, brother.
hey, bro. So today I took a loss, but then
Yes, on the decision level, but I don't really see one.
yeah. Let's go through it, okay? So on the H4, right? Can you go like, yes, that candle? No. One before, no. The one after it. The one after it. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that one. No, bro.
Yeah, this one, this candle.
So that candle, it closes above the A level, right?
This one.
Yeah. So look.
Wait. This one.
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Okay, so I was confused because I refined to the H1 freshest, right? Can we go to the H1 to refine it? Yeah. So the H1 freshest, just above it.
Here.
Yeah, that one.
You entered the sell or buy?
No. That's the trade I took a loss on.
That's a sell you took?
No, I took a buy there. Hear me
Why
out.
would you buy here? And the refinement should be lower.
Wait, hear me out. I mean, so
Okay.
I was looking to sell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking to sell like a continuation type.
Yeah.
Okay, but then the H4 closed above the A level.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, so this level failed, so now I have to buy. Okay. Okay, so my question is, the H4 closed above that fresh H4, but we didn't close above the H1 freshest. Okay.
Oh, like didn't close above this one.
Yeah. So
yeah, it can still be valid. Yeah, for some, you can still use confirmation. Why didn't you use confirmation?
So that was still valid for a sell, not a buy.
Yes, for a sell, not a buy, of course, because you know, like you see when price breaks the decision level, especially when it's an A. Like here's the thing: price making decision level as an A, not a gap, and price breaks it just a bit higher. Do not buy here, like don't just buy on the
That's
small.
what I did. That's what I did, and I
Yeah, that's wacky, you know. But don't do that.
Uh,
But yeah, just the decision level for me here is this one actually, because I like to use decision level as gaps, and it's actually the level that has been made, you know, inside the daily. It's not this one. That's the last one before the touch. So it's not like storyline. For storyline, it should be that one fixed. But let's say price keeps doing this on a daily, and now you have this one as your last level that has been made, right? But then price decides to do this. That's your last level. It's not
Yeah.
that one.
yes, yes.
So that's what price did today. It touched, made the new level that got broken, that has
Right.
been made, not necessarily broken, and that's the one that I would buy from. Refine it here. Boom. That's the 2 time frames lower breakout. So you would want to enter here, not there,
Yeah, yeah.
or basically use confirmation here.
Wait, that's a 2 time frame.
Price.
Yeah, that's the one. With,
Yeah.
yeah, there wasn't a dispute
So,
on level buy, right?
yeah. So breaks, boom, buy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Understood now?
yes, there-
So it's fine. That loss you learned from me that you don't want to
Yes,
be
of
buying
course.
at decision A levels. Yeah,
okay,
right there. That's bad. Yeah.
thanks.
So it has to be it has to break like very far away,
Like,
very
yeah,
far away.
like, very
And you are also against the weekly and daily storyline, so which is fine.
Mhm.
Daily is bearish, the weekly is bearish. So,
yeah, we know. It's okay.
yeah. Wait, are we going to have a daily reject daily intro breakout? Yeah, maybe you're gonna have it. You're gonna
Yeah,
have it today.
so the daily
But
stuff-
I wish we don't. I wish we don't, because it's choppy. Price is choppy here. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to take a low risk buy. As you can see, there isn't even a fresh level in here.
yes.
There is nothing to buy from. So yeah, I would
So
want to buy.
I mean, what will we do in this case? I mean, if the daily closes bullish, it means we have a change in storyline. So where's the risk setup? Where would it be in this case?
We wouldn't have one. We would only have continuation setups. As you can see here, H4 breaking does a breakout, but then the pullback is on nothing. So you need to wait for a new level to has been made, then you buy. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Or okay, so yeah. So where is the next fresh daily is going to be right there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Or this one. Yeah. It gave a sharp reaction, as you can see, right?
Mhm.
So it can be that one. If we have it, then we're gonna go up a little bit. But I think we're gonna fail to complete the daily storyline. I just feel like it. I just feel that way.
Mhm.
I feel like we're gonna complete the weekly, then maybe we're gonna have a small reaction from there. Any more questions? Questions.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Gonna start my meeting.
Very good, guys. So anyone
I have one
else?
question. I have one
Yeah, for
question.
sure.
I'm new, and
Yeah, for sure.
if you're looking for a buy and this is a daily level, so you only refine from the downside, right? Not from the upside.
Yes, of course.
And same from the sell side, right?
And vice versa for sales. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Send me DM. Send me DM on Bitcoin. Please help me check it got failed. All right, let's check Bitcoin. I had some analysis on it. Well, it later there, I guess. Okay, so you would want to check for weekly time frame, storyline. Okay, weekly, reject weekly in 6 days. I'm not interested in that. So you're gonna have this. Reject weekly, daily breakout is there. Not yet, so we are bullish on the weekly, I guess. Let me see. Right. Weekly, reject weekly. That's the breakout. There must be a breakout in here on another broker. Let me check. Not this one. All right. So weekly is kind of neutral. It's not bullish. It's not bearish. So if you go way back there, it's not really a good deal. So you have this one. Weekly reject weekly and a daily breakout. The low risk is up there. So maybe prices wanted to pull back. Now we look at the daily storyline. So weekly is kind of bearish, but the daily is obviously bullish. Look at that. Daily reject daily. And the H4 that has been made, like it just flew. There wasn't H4. It broke everything. So daily is bullish. So I would want to take buys from where? Okay, so I would want to take buys from this level that gave a sharp reaction or this level that gave a sharp reaction. And I would use one of the entry types. And H4 continuations, this one. Right? Yeah, that's it. So I'm bullish on the daily, bearish on the weekly. Any more questions?
I mean, can you show the ICT kill zone settings?
Yeah, sure. So
Yours looks so neat, brother. Like mine, like looks like.
think yeah. So here go. Just put New York time -4, Asian range from 8 to 12, and then from 2 to 5, from 7 to 10, from 10 to 12.
Can you show inside like
Oh yeah, for sure.
you remove the highs and in between the middle colors and all? Yeah.
Show London lunch, remove it. Show New York close, remove it, and leave the rest. Okay. Style,
Yeah.
default, visibility, default.
Okay, cool. Bro,
Yeah.
like this.
So
it's
central-
crazy, brother.
Central
you-
bank dealers range, you put it on top.
Okay.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, bro, like this trade is so crazy, brother. Like I have seen like most of the days you take no loss, only like it's happening. Like it's crazy, like it's crazy. Like I feel like same from the start. You are trading all day, like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it comes with experience, bro. You're gonna get there at some point. Don't worry. I was also once breaking a lot of, blowing a lot of levels. What am I saying? Blowing a lot of accounts levels. Oh my god, I need to sleep. Blowing a lot of accounts stuff. It's part of the journey. I mean, I see most of you guys now are doing better. Abby, Johnny, stuff. Manuel, they're catching really good trades, and I'm really happy with that. Yeah. So, you guys have any more questions?
No, bro. Thank you for your time again.
No worries. On next Zoom session, I was gonna get him today, but I didn't want to like force him or stuff. So I'm gonna leave an invite for him, and whenever he wants to join, he will join.
Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ahmed.
Bro, there was a rejection from the last Friday, and on 4 hour, a new resistance created. Can I sell from this level?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a limit there.
Thank you.
And on the hourly, you can refine it there. Okay. So use confirmation here, limit there. Okay, very good. Waiting for your scalping new setup. Thank you. I'm gonna share it with you guys whenever it's ready. Don't worry, everything new that I learned will be shared with you in the group. Yeah, that's it for today's session. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to text me on Telegram, send me the second homework. You guys should be my robots, like be my signal providers. At least one day I'm gonna give you my accounts to trade with. I'm not gonna do anything anymore. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll catch you up in the next one. Good
Perfect. Thank you.
day for everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
brother.
Bye bye.